Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better? Top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host, that do the most. Listen, man, we got too many WNBA ex-players that still be doing the most as well. So I got to be frank about it and call this stuff out. Now, I'm not sure what her name is. Never heard of her. Of course, I didn't watch this shit until Caitlin Clark came around. Rightfully so. Okay? You wasn't watching it. I wasn't watching it. We all in together now. You understand what I'm saying. So I don't know this girl's name. Her name is like Lauren London or Lamar Jackson or something like that. LJ. LeBron James. I don't know. But it's weird how people love to take back what they said initially about Caitlin Clark. Now, this lady, this ex-WNBA player, I'm not saying her name, I'm not giving her no pub like that, but she went on a platform, a smaller platform, I believe, and was praising Caitlin Clark and saying that she's the most exciting player that she likes to watch, things of that nature. And later goes on Sue Bird's, a little bigger platform, and takes back basically everything she said. Same thing Geno did. I don't know his last name. Geno Auriemma, whatever. He did the same thing. He had last year. He came out initially said Caitlin Clark is being targeted. He don't remember Michael Jordan being targeted this way, Magic Johnson being targeted this way. And guess what? I looked for that video. I even reported on that. I did a live on that. I guess I must have deleted it somewhere because I couldn't find it. But it's erased from all platforms, it seems like. I couldn't find it nowhere. But I found a little something that will refresh in y'all memory. But let's bring up, matter of fact, first, let's see. Let's bring this girl up. Let's bring her up. Let's bring it up now. Let's bring this girl up now. Hear what she got to say.
Who are you enjoying watching right now?
Who is everyone enjoying watching? Caitlin Clark. I love her intensity. I love that. Obviously, she's a young player and still has so much, development ahead of her. But I think her smarts, the way she reads the game, the way she passes the ball, the way she shoots the ball, she can get to the basket, change her pace. And I feel like she probably has the pressure of the world on her shoulders, and she's still able to get out there and perform unafraid, no fear. Just what an athlete. I am just so impressed with her. And how awesome. So I'm a fan. Man, I would have loved to have played with her, as a point guard with that much vision and awareness. I've just never seen anything like it.
Never seen nothing like it, huh? Again, let's go over this one more time. But again, look at her face. You can tell she's genuine when she's speaking right now. You can look and tell she means everything she's saying right here, right now.
Right now.
Who is everyone enjoying watching? Caitlin Clark. I love her intensity. I love that. Obviously, she's a young player and still has so much, development ahead of her. But I think her smarts, the way she reads the game, the way she passes.
So what with that but, remember, I'm a big believer of that. When you say but, everything you said before that was bullshit. So when she say, I'm talking about as far as, check it out. When she say her development and she needs to develop this, but she's the best I've ever seen. Basically.
Is everyone enjoying watching Caitlin Clark? I love her intensity. I love that. Obviously, she's a young player and still has so much, development ahead of her. But
that right there, she's still a young player, and she has a lot of development. All that was bullshit right there. Everything else, genuine. She had to throw, I guess, something like she doesn't have it all. She's not the greatest yet. but yeah, she is.
I think her smarts, the way she reads the game, the way she passes the ball, the way she shoots the ball, she can get to the basket, change a pace. And I feel like she probably has the pressure of the world on her shoulders, and she's still able to get out there and perform.
She's still able. She got the pressure of the world on her shoulders. That's a big statement, because a lot of people can't perform under just bright lights, let alone carrying a whole league that hates you. That's crazy work.
Unafraid, no fear.
No fear.
Just
pulling up from 34 feet. Look at her face. Pulling up from 34.
What an athlete. I am just so impressed with her. And how awesome. So I'm a fan. Man, I would have loved to have played with her, as a point guard with that much vision and awareness.
Man, I would have loved to play with her. That much vision at point guard. Man.
Just never seen anything like it.
Never seen nothing like that before in my life. Never seen that. So excuse me, correction. She was on a bigger platform saying this. That's why I think ESPN said, wait, hold on. Did they put this out? I wonder, did they put this out on national television? Did she get to say this on national television, or did they clip this and put this on X and YouTube or something like that? I wonder, let me know in the chat. Did they put this on national television? Because then later, she goes on a podcast with Sue Bird, and this is what she sounds like.
I love her, but it was taken out of context. I've always said that Sue
day that you look at and think like, oh, I wish I could play with her.
I love Caitlin Clark. I've said that before, but I do love her.
Hold on, wait. What's the question?
Day that you look at and think like, oh, I wish I could play with her.
I love Caitlin Clark. I've said that before, but I do love her, but it was taken out of context. I've always said that Sue is the one that you are the, but no.
I don't
no. I
saw it. Babe, take it.
No. You are the best.
Now, is she pandering to Sue Bird, or is she pandering to the powers that be? Which, y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think.
Point guard I've ever played with, but you were completely different players to her. And also too, she's got a lot of development and growth to come, but I feel like you are the consummate professional. But I think the way that you are able to bring a team together and make a team hum, you're the player that I actually got to play with, and I would wish I could play with.
I knew exactly what you.
That's dumb. They're not even answering the question. They asking you what player you see, I believe, today that you would like to play with if you could play today. If you could lace your boots up today, who would you like to go to war with? Sue Bird, you already went to war with her, from my understanding. So they not you bringing her in this is so unnecessary.
What you meant?
Yeah, no, I know
when
you
did that video. I knew exactly what was happening.
So I'll say that I love watching her. I'm not sure I would have loved playing with her though. I'm not sure, because I'd be like, pass me the ball. I'm open. Give me the ball.
Bring it down.
She's a very good.
I average 5 assists. She averages 8. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like she'd take a 3 instead of passing it to me, and I'd be like, no, mate, that's not gonna work.
Now that sounds totally different from what you just said. I don't get that part. If you're trying to pander to Sue Bird because you're in front of her, that's one thing. And saying, hey, you my favorite point guard, and I just only want to play with you. That's one thing. But then to go a little deeper and say something like, oh, she would have took the 3 instead of passed to me, and I'd have been like, no, mate. When you just said her vision, her smarts, right? That's how you said it, smarts. Love your accent. Her smarts. You love that. You love her vision, her passing abilities, the way she shoots the ball. You love all of that, and you would love to play with her. Now all of a sudden, no mate. I'd be like, no mate. Which one is it? Which one is it, Lamar Jackson? Which one? I'm not sure what you're saying now. And again, this reminds me of Geno. He did something very similar to this. And let's pull that up, because I believe, man, again, I think everybody is in on sabotaging Caitlin Clark or knocking her at every turn. And because that was so unnecessary what Lauren London just did. I don't understand what she just did. But this is what Geno Auriemma said before the bashing of Caitlin Clark. So, right, I know what's out there is Geno saying, oh, she's not strong enough. She needs a better team. Her fans are disrespectful. All kinds of negative things about Caitlin Clark. He was just ranting on and on and on, right? But that's what he said after this. What I'm about to play for you here. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It has been wiped off the face of the internet. I can't find it. But I found somebody who covered it and know what he said word for word, just like I do.
Basketball coach Geno Auriemma has entered the fray surrounding WNBA rookie Caitlin Clark, suggesting that she is facing undue targeting in her inaugural season. Auriemma's concerns were ignited by an incident during a game between Clark's Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky, where she was forcefully struck by Chendi Carter, a forward for the Sky. The collision, initially deemed a common foul, quickly escalated in significance as the league upgraded it to a flagrant foul, accompanied by a $1,000 fine for Carter. Auriemma's remarks reflect broader unease within the basketball community regarding the treatment of rising stars like Clark. The altercation between Carter and Clark, characterized by a heated exchange leading up to the foul, has sparked discussions not only about on-court conduct but also about the challenges faced by rookies in the WNBA. Auriemma's comparison of Clark's situation to the experiences of basketball legends like Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson underscores his belief that Clark is being unfairly singled out. Amidst the tumult, Clark has maintained a composed demeanor, choosing to focus on her game rather than dwelling on the incident. Despite her exceptional talent and the attention...
That's the part where I'm saying, I don't know if a lot of y'all remember that, where he came out initially and said, yeah, Caitlin Clark seemed like they targeted her. I haven't even seen Michael Jordan or Magic Johnson, Larry Bird go through what Caitlin Clark is going through when they was fresh in the league. He had a lot of backing up Caitlin Clark and saying it was a lot of necessary targeting that was happening to her. And then went on Dan Patrick's show right after that, probably a few hours after that, like he got a phone call or something and said, hey, yo, you got to correct them incorrects. Because you just went on there and told the truth. We know we can't be telling the truth about Caitlin Clark. Yeah, if she being targeted, we don't need a figure like yourself, basically the king of women's college basketball, when it comes to winning championships. We don't need you saying that Caitlin Clark is being targeted. No. We let them, that's them saying it is one thing. You saying it, oh, that's a whole nother. So you need to go and fix that and go up the total opposite route. And hopefully only a few people caught the praise that you gave her, or the truth that you spoke, I should say. Only a few people caught that truth you spoke about her being targeted. And more people, now you on a Dan Patrick show, will hear you ridicule her and say she ain't even ready for the WNBA. This rookie class ain't the best. I've seen the best, and so on and so forth. And Caitlin is this, and she's a shit talker, and yada, yada, yada. And that's why girls go at her. I mean, totally did a whole 180. Just like we just seen Lamar Jackson do. Just like we just seen her do a 180 on Caitlin. I praised her, then go on to Sue Birds and hate on her. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. And listen, the funny thing about it, Caitlin ain't even played in so long. But she still receives the hate and all this dumb stuff. Hey, man, it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.